Okay, so this story went super, 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 super viral. Probably the most viral thing I've seen come off of Reddit. So I feel like I don't even need to read it. I could just jump into discussing it. But for those that haven't been on TikTok for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, here we go.
Who is that? They must have either had their internet cut or they were traveling and forgot their phone.
Okay, both are valid. Both are valid. I could see
Or
it.
loss of power.
Mm-hmm. Or just trying to do a TikTok detox.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Lauren doesn't use TikTok right now.
Psych.
No, she doesn't. Seriously. So is this the most awards you've ever seen on something?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because it's hilarious. Okay, so this was posted by the username Tyler Life. It now has 124,000 upvotes. Today I fucked up. My 20 female girlfriend of 2 years told me the music that I, 25 male, play during sex is weird and a major turnoff. A little backstory. When I first started having sex, I researched into ways to be better as I was a little stiff and pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance. I searched love-making songs and started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm. There are a few songs to my playlist. However, there's one song in particular, which actually happens to be my favorite, that my girlfriend hates and says turns her off in a major way. I don't understand why it has taken her 2 years to tell me she hates that song. It's a good love-making song with good rhythm. I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she likes the playlist or any songs she'd like to add or change. But to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has just been ruined by my music, has left the whole situation feeling awkward, and I'm a bit annoyed. I pretty much played this tune every single time, so the amount of times she must have not been enjoying it, when I thought the complete opposite, is annoying, but also embarrassing in ways. Not to mention my previous partners. However, they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just her. It's fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward now. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop. I thought this song was perfect, and I always thrust along with the tune and feel it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the deed too. I usually bust to the song and find it devastating she hates the song. Are you ready to hear it? Can you imagine thrusting to that?
No, I can't imagine listening to that ever. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all.
I kind of want to try it though.
Well,
I feel like it would actually give you, like if you go to the beat and not the rhythm, I feel like it's not bad. Should we try it?
Is he Pavlov now?
Oh, he
with that last line?
Absolutely Pavloved himself. No doubt.
'Cause to like make that your thing, that's, I don't know. Like,
it's a pretty aggressive song to
that doesn't make sense. I don't know. See, this is why I don't know why this story's so big, because I just don't get it. Yeah, sure. We can talk about the getting into it with like, oh, you should communicate and ask, but that's not fun. This is about how bad the song is.
You think, well, I think it says a lot though, the fact that she recognized the song without music based on the way he was thrusting.
Well, yeah, because it's all they've done for the past couple years.
Yeah, because that's how he gets off.
But every time, can you imagine?
Sometimes people need a little special something to help them come.
Yeah, but imagine doing that for the next 50 years.
I love you enough to do it.
The same song every time.
Maybe not that one specifically, but...
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, what if there's another song with the same BPM?
Beats per minute for those out there. Yeah. I mean, I'd be down to dabble. I'll try this one if you want. This one personally we could try.
You're acting like I want to. Like,
I want to.
I'll try it if you want.
I want to be honest. I just want to put it to the test and see if it works. Maybe it inspires me on top.
Really?
Yeah.
This song.
Maybe. I'm willing to give it a shot.
Huh.
The top comment on the YouTube for this song, a moment of silence for that poor woman suffering 2 years of this.
Yeah, so you're right. People don't like the song, right?
No, people are just like blown away. Like, I mean, everyone across TikTok the past couple of weeks has been just popping off on this man. Like, I mean, it just didn't go over well. People are like blown away that this is the song that would get him off.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. But I'm willing to, like I said, I'm willing to try it. I'm not gonna shit on it before I try it. There's definitely a saying for this. Like, I'm not gonna.
Right, but you think of like
speak ill of something before I try it.
Yeah, but you think of like a love song in a movie, right? That plays during a love-making scene or something like that. You would never in a million years, as you're scoring a movie, be like, I'm going to go with this vibe. This sounds like you ended up in a terrible nightclub and you're hooking up in the nightclub. That's the only reason I could see you ever doing it to this song.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of has nightclub vibes.
I mean,
but in like a weird
funky.
kind of nightclub way. Like the nightclub that nobody goes to because of the music they play.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad of a song, but it's not the first choice. But I guess I did see something else where they posted like their full playlist on their Instagram. And the rest of the playlist was like Usher and like some other interesting songs.
Things that make sense or no?
Some made sense, and then some others that were, again, kind of out there that didn't really fit the playlist. But I don't know. What would your go-to song be if you were going to put one on?
I never really thought about it. I just remember in college having very thin walls, and you would always hear people's music choices.
Wow.
Wide range.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I don't know. I have no idea. Don't remember.
I think Numa Numa would be another weird one that would oddly do it for me. Have you heard of that one?
I don't know.
Maya he, Maya ha.
Well, yeah.
But the original,
yeah.
not the Rihanna remix. The original. Yeah. Hello? It's so good. So there is an update for this poor friend. Posting on Reddit about our sex life with CBAT, and now our relationship has ended.
Ha!
No.
After all the hype, they could have started a channel. They could have been an influencer, like
a sex
influencer? Music vibes.
Okay, this exploded more than I expected and has been a bit overwhelming with the messages, but I thought I'd give an update. The attention hasn't been exactly positive, and this hasn't been the best thing to happen for my relationship, and it's now sadly ended. I didn't expect it to blow up so much. I should have used an anonymous name instead of my real name and our real ages. There aren't many 25-year-old Tyler Lifes who are in a relationship with their significant other for 2 years who is 20. Unfortunately, her younger sister recognized this and showed her parents, who wasn't happy at all, and made the situation extremely awkward. What made it more awkward and cemented the fact that it was me is that they recognized the song. Oh, God. Once at a family dinner, we were discussing music tastes, and my ex-girlfriend stated that I have an odd taste in music. Everyone laughed and pressed me to play something from my phone of what I like as music, to which I then blessed their ears with CBAT.
This guy is obsessed.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Okay, maybe a little. Her father laughed and said it was terrible. I guess we all have different tastes. Although I nodded in agreement at the time, I was thinking in my head that this is a great fucking song.
So it wasn't being used at that current time.
I don't know if it
Maybe
was.
that was the light bulb moment.
Maybe that was because he goes, I put a little more emphasis on great fucking song, but I think it is written. I was thinking in my head that this is a great fucking song. Like, it's a great fucking song. I love it.
Not like fucking.
Not a great fucking song.
Oh. Well,
so,
all right.
Yeah, I put a little more emphasis on that one. So I do think he meant like in general.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We are now over and I'm moving on. I already revealed my face on TikTok, but with the amount of hate I originally got, I decided to say I didn't have it and backtracked. I don't think the song is that bad, and I had no idea she didn't like it until recently, and as soon as I did, I stopped. I didn't force CBAT on her. Not all can handle CBAT. I know it's different. I know a lot have asked for face reveal and playlist, My playlist I actually burned onto a CD and have been using my CD player. But I'll go on YouTube and try and link all the songs in one playlist and share.
I will say this person does sound very genuine, and they very simply reached out for help.
Yes.
Which you can't hate on.
No, I think this was like, think about how many posts get put on Today I Fucked Up, TIFU, TIFU, and never really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like the top ones right now, if you go to TIFU, the top one is 6,000 upvotes, 3,000 upvotes, 407, 154, 66, 58. So, I mean, it's not abnormal to think like, oh, I'm just going to post and like nothing's going to happen with this.
Yeah. This just turned into a moment, but
this did.
I guess
moment shared around the world.
Like it's unfortunate, but at the same time, if like the fact that you couldn't communicate that you didn't like the song and he went just looking simply for advice and this is what ended your relationship, then you didn't really have a strong relationship to begin with.
No, and I will say like I didn't notice their age gap when I first read it. But now looking back at that, I bet their age gap had a big part to play in that. When they started dating, she was 18, he was 23. Mm-hmm. That's a different level of experience. And so as an 18-year-old just starting to have sex, you might not be comfortable enough to say, hey, I don't like that song. It makes me uncomfortable, especially if your boyfriend is older and maybe more mature in your eyes and all of these things. Like,
but every time for getting 2 years in and then deciding, oh yeah, guess what? We're breaking up.
Well, I think they broke up because of the fact he shared it on the internet and now it like her family recognized it and knew this was about her. And I think it kind of was like a perfect storm of things, but I see how easy it is to not say anything in that moment, especially when it's just a song. Like sex could have been really, really great and it just happened to be that one song that just like.
I understand that, but I also like, and I can understand how you just, in that moment, you maybe wouldn't even notice music.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like a lot of times it's something you tune out.
Right. And so I'm just saying I don't know. It doesn't seem like the strongest relationship to begin with.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I got a little bit of a problem with the age gap. So I'm kind of okay that they broke up and hopefully he can find someone that really wants to do it to this song because I think after this, someone is out there for sure.
Sure, but I think it's also worth thinking about maybe trying to move on past the song so you're not stuck with that your entire life.
Yeah. There was another, I actually just liked it, but there was another song by the same band.
How does he time it out? How does he make sure, yes, this is the song? Like, is he clicking on his phone to hit next when he's getting close?
I'm
or
not
what?
sure. It was the last song on the playlist from
so
what I saw.
So what if it's like, what if things are moving a little quicker than that? Do you start like clicking fast forward? Like, we got to move on? Maybe. I got to get to my song?
Or maybe he times it out. Like he knows perfectly when to start and stop.
It's a lot. It's a lot to consider.
I found it. So the TikTok is by Nick the Virgin and it's called Buggin' is the song. So I'll play a snippet for you, Justin. Oh my God,
I like the swing.
Your face. Yeah, so that's the other song. It's Buggin' by Tonight. TNGHT. If you guys want to listen, I'll link both of the songs in the YouTube description, but I cannot share in the video or audio, I think, because of copyright. So unfortunately, I can't include, but I will include the link so everyone can listen easily. And yeah, they're great. They're great songs for some people. Yeah. Okay. Moving along.
Yes. I was about to say that myself.
Yes, please get me out of here.